because I can't help but belt the pack.
No, it does worry me about that. He's trying to just find a controlled level of pace and just to try and control the cue ball not jumping off. Obviously, if you catch the top ball on the way through, then you're off the table 9 out of 10. So.
Yeah, well, when you're called the whacker, you can't really play the cut break. You've got to just belt the balls, haven't you?
I don't like the cut break, but sometimes you've got to, got to do what you've got to do to try and stay in the matches. You can't be dry breaking against anyone in this Pro Series. You're not going to get, you're not going to get shot. Simple as that. Hiten's took these quite nice. I think he can just. Oh, I was going to say, can he drop the one in the middle? Has he got a little bit too much angle? A little bit tricky, this one. Should be alright.
He just holds the back of his cue there with 2 fingers. Lovely shot there from Patel.
Yeah, I've always noticed that with Hiten. Very light grip. A perfect start for Hiten. He'll have loved to see that cue ball go in and just finish this off now and settle the early nerves.
Yeah, it settles you nice and early into a semi-final, early part of the evening. Plenty of interest in this match, and that'll do him.
A little bit short. Just a little bit thinner than it looks on the camera, maybe. I think it is.
Yeah, he's looking a bit concerned about it. Is he that concerned that he's going to play a double? No, he's going to play the cut.
Oh, he's fine.
And in goes the black ball.
And Simon says he's been breaking well as well. He said he's got his break sorted, so it'd be interesting to see what he does here. Just gone for pure power. Made a ball in the centre. A little bit messy though. I'd have to say yellows at first glance because you've got the yellow down the bottom right corner blocking the red.
Always a little worry when you break like that and you hold the cue ball in the middle of the table. His ball's coming around and knocking it into the centres.
Yeah.
I should just pull it back a little bit if you can towards the ball.
Yeah, I think I went through a spell where I was controlling the cue ball really well off the break, and then you're getting some sick kissing offs, and I'm thinking now I just go to get a ball, and if the white, as long as you don't go straight in off in the centre bag, if the white gets kissed in, then it is what it is. But I think the main objective is to get a ball and chance the white really, rather than basically just splitting them and opening them up for someone, not getting a ball but controlling the white. Well, you might as well go in off, haven't you? So
absolutely, yeah.
He's all right here now,
That's not come out badly for him.
Hard to tell how much room he's got between this red and the yellow on the right hand side to play on it. I think he can play on it.
I think if that yellow that's in the middle of the table, I think if he was just slightly south of that, I think that would be fine. Even maybe there, that sort of area, I think you can get to it. Well,
strange choice of shot that.
I thought that, Rob.
They skid like mad on here. Doubles aren't normal doubles. I mean, if anything, why not take the yellow by the right centre pocket, take it long? If he was really struggling to keep position by dropping it in the middle.
Yeah, because you had a little bit of angle to bring the cue ball out as well, didn't you?
Yeah, really surprised at that. I don't really see what advantage he got from playing that there, but so you see it. Tom will be relieved to get back to the table. Got a messy red over there, but that will double.
What if he's looking at playing this shot here, pot this red and sending the other red off the bottom rail and into the red and the yellow across the table?
That's what he's playing. Oh well.
How about that for a shot?
That could not have come out any better.
Let's have another look at this. Top cat with a top shot.
Really good shot. He hit it with plenty of pace. He could have gone a lot worse.
think he'll be coming down the bottom now for this red. The lonely red at the bottom of the table.
Yeah, he might choose to take the one that he's closest to now. It's a slight, only because you'd naturally think it goes in the left centre and the 8 ball's there. Just makes you think it's a bit awkward, although it goes in, 5 other pockets. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. He needs to get it out of the way of the 8 ball as well. So now he's got a clear path for home.
Yeah, it's just ... now, isn't it? Now that ball's gone, nothing can go wrong, really. You have to say the first mistake from Hiten, really. He sort of had the frame at his mercy there. Quite surprised at the shot he played.
That's what makes Cousins so good. He punishes all the errors 99% of the time anyway. And Cousins to break. Won't want to go in off this time. I was just about to say, and he hasn't, and then...
But he hasn't potted a ball, so it's a little bit easier to... Well, that's my point of view.
Yeah.
If you're going off and it's dry, it's a little bit easier to swallow. So he did take a... He hit them a little bit harder than his first one, but yeah, it's very rare. He's struggling with his break.
Well, at least he's mixing it up a bit. He chose the top left-hand corner for the first one and gone in the right one for the second. Call them reds at the top of the table.
Yeah, I think Hit will go yellows here.
Absolutely. It's just placing the cue ball in the correct spot to get these 3 balls out of that little segment of the table.
He's going reds.
Well, I must admit,
used his extension and run out of time, I think, Tony, to be honest.
I'd have preferred yellows.
Well, yeah, just...
I don't think he fancied, because of those 3 there. Would the middle of one of those yellows go into that right-hand centre? I'm not sure. But it looked like he'd probably go far jaw.
Yeah, I think... he seemed to... I didn't hear him. I didn't see he'd called the extension, but he obviously had, and he ran out of time. Seems to have gone really quick there, because he didn't seem to do much working out, did he? Or looking to see where the yellows
No,
go,
he didn't.
But very strange. Just needed to work that one pot out and hold on the one into the top right, and he was pretty much there. But
hello.
Oh. I thought that was going in then.
I'm sure Tom and Hiten both did as well.
It's quite a generous pocket, that one as well. I played a white into the jaws on a safety shot against Tom earlier and went straight enough. I couldn't believe it.
I think if it wasn't for the pace there, that was gone.
Yeah, 100%.
Now then, is there a shot here for the twice across with this yellow off the 2 side rails and into the left-hand middle? That was my initial reaction. You make that shot, you win the frame. There's not really any... Is there a great safety shot there anywhere? Well, he's looking at going off the red, hasn't he?
Can he cut it thin enough and hard enough to go off the red? I mean, white's travelling and I think that ball's over the pocket.
That twice across double does go, Rob, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Oh, it's a great shot.
My God, that's a monster shot.
A great shot. Wow. Landed perfect as well. Not a shot I'd have liked with the 8 ball being over the pocket, but what a shot that is. Great shot.
Yeah, I'm sure Hiten probably thought he'd played a decent safety there and was half expecting to come back to the table with a nice easy finish on reds, but it's Tom Cousins now with a fantastic opportunity created by that fantastic shot he just played.
Yeah, and that's the Tom we know, isn't it? Brilliant vision. He just saunters around the table and just does what he does. Very rare does he miss.
Yeah, he's just so relaxed, isn't he?
Yeah, you never really see him, well, certainly when playing him, he doesn't look like he's ever rushed with the shot clock, but he doesn't. He walks around and just takes his time.
And that one's that. Cousins now 2-1 up.
It is a good break. A little bit messy. Hitting them well, not quite crunching them, but doing enough. And not the best of layouts here, a bit of work to be done.
He's tried to move that yellow. He's awkward one and he's come through the gap and not connected with it. Got another chance here. Does he go straight into it, Rob?
Yeah, well, I think he's got to here, hasn't he? But this is tough to judge with the cloth being so reactive. He needs to miss the red and needs to miss the middle knuckle and
Yeah, it's a
play it with a bit of stun and right hand side and should be on the ball, but no guarantee. He doesn't want to hit it too hard, just nice and controlled. And
it's a narrow gap.
Extension call.
He's doing just what you said. He's putting. Oh no!
it's no good.
No, he needed to really dig into that.
And he's tied his two runners up as well. It's a disaster. All of a sudden, he's got to try and think of something to stay in the frame here.
Well, not the worst shot in the world there from Patel. But like you said, Rob, he still tied those two yellows up together at the top of the table. Cousins, you feel, will play this long red down into the bottom left-hand corner. It's pretty much a shot to nothing, isn't it? Unless those two yellows plant into Tom's red over there. And
Yeah, and I don't think they do, but he hasn't got the pot and he hasn't got the pocket.
no.
So, be interesting to see what sort of angle them two yellows are at up the top.
Could he use his extension there, Tom?
Yeah, just looked a bit rushed, didn't he? It was a big shot. I mean, that was the shot really for the frame.
I think I'd have used it there because,
Yeah,
you know,
definitely, yeah. I'm all for keeping it for, you know, when you need it, but there's definitely a case for using it there. That's just not good enough, I don't think.
no, you're leaving.
I mean, it's asked the question.
Yeah, but you're leaving Tom
Don't
Cousins sort
really
of tempters.
Tom to be answering it the other end of the table. I'm not quite sure whether he's tried to get him behind the red. I mean, he is running away from his work a little bit if he pots this red in the centre. He's not guaranteed to be on an easy shot next either. He's missed the pot, wow.
Yeah. Couple of loose ones from Tom.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be overly happy out there, does he? I haven't seen much of him before I played. It just, obviously he's got to the semi-final of this event, so he's obviously playing all right. Just a couple of uncharacteristic misses on there from Tom, and Hiten's not took advantage of it.
Well, the only thing I know that's annoyed Tom this weekend is he broke down on the way here.
Right, okay.
So that was a couple of days ago. He said he dropped his son in Hereford, and he was telling me earlier, he said, no, I've got to work out, I've got to get a vehicle because his car's gone home.
Right.
So whether that's on the back of his mind, but I don't think so, because he's too professional to let that. Well, he did ask me, he said, I might get a trainer. I've told him they've been on strike. He went, oh, you're joking, aren't you? I said, I probably didn't help matters either. Anyway, he's in great position now.
That's a nice shot. Doesn't want to be plumb straight. I think he's okay. Oh, if he is, he can just dink in and play the red in the left centre, but he's got a little bit of an angle. I mean, he could take the one in the left corner. First shot before he takes the one on the rail.
Well, this black ball for 3-1, Rob, to Tom Cousins.
Yeah, I have to say, Hiten's had a couple of chances, hasn't he? He's certainly not been blown away. I mean, sometimes you can be against someone like Tom.
Bidding for 3 in a row.
He'll be hoping not. He's moved the white again. Is he going back to his power? No, that's much better.
Oh, yeah, that was going as well. Then the red stopped it.
He got kissed, but he took a lot of power off that again, but he hit him really well. Look at that. It was going, but it was kissed. I mean,
I think he just let a bit of air out there. So he thought
they've not gone that nice either, have they?
No, they're not. And to play that cushion first to make the pot. This little plant, I mean, over at the top there, will it just slide in off that yellow and red in that corner?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. He's
Pop them
still
apart
got a
and
couple of problems, though, hasn't he?
Yeah.
This one down this right rail here.
Doubled into the middle.
Yeah.
I've already pot them for him.
He's playing safe.
He is.
Yeah, not the worst decision at 3-1 up. Doesn't really need to push the boat out.
No, it's all about table management. He's going to have to put a bit of pace on this Patel to make sure he does hit a rail after contact, which he has achieved.
What will Tom elect to do here?
Do you go game here, Rob?
Not if you haven't gone last time. He doesn't need to go now, does he, if he didn't go last time?
No.
Does he play the red and lost a turn?
Well, he's remembered his extension this time. Yeah, that's a pretty good shot. Promoted his red now down at the bottom of the table. Also just nudged that other red that's at the top right, just away from the yellow to give him a little bit more access to that.
Hello?
Well, Hiten tried to play the loss of turn. He's just held his hand up, and for that, It's incredible how that ball's gone past there and gone into the pocket.
That's an unbelievable skill shot, that.
Yeah.
Oh, how's that ball travelled through like that?
I know, not only that, it's put Tom's red right in the middle of the bottom rail as well. You'd be looking out to try and get something done up in that top left-hand corner now, wouldn't you?
Yeah. You've still got the problem with... Yeah, what's he played there?
Not quite sure about that shot. I wouldn't have wanted to bring that red back off the bottom rail when I just put it down there, that's for sure.
No, I'm not sure what he was playing
Well,
there.
it's not blocked anything either, so... It's as it was a couple of shots ago again.
Yeah, strange.
I would have been tempted to just to maybe pot that yellow at the bottom, go up here, and either pot the yellow into the middle and kick into those the little cluster up there, or just to do something to promote your yellow into a better position that's tucked behind Tom's red in the top left-hand corner.
I mean, the difference is here now that Tom makes that double, then these are on now to go for game, because he's not got the problem of that red down this right rail anymore. If he can pop this one up the rail, play the red off the red and yellow, and job done. Tough shot this though. Oh, he's played it well. Played it really well.
Couldn't cue that any better. Now he's surely got to be looking to just bump this off. Just the side of the red ball that's in front of the yellow here. Just wants to pop this out. The only little problem is if he can get the yellow, if he can connect the yellow first, it'll bring the yellow away from the red. So you don't want it to just pop back and sit in front of another red. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Brilliant shot.
Played it off the yellow. Very clever.
If you hit the red first, always a chance of the yellow sitting in front of the red.
Yeah.
Get that yellow. It's on its bike and it out of the way. And now all about just position on the black, Rob.
Yeah, he could not have played that shot any better. And I think the path to the 8 ball's a lot bigger than it looks on the screen. I think blue spot and onwards to the left, he's going to have a shot on it, so hard to see that it can go wrong. Probably would have liked to be a little bit straighter on this ball in the centre.
Yeah, but he's got to take this into the middle first. This makes position so much easier to get onto the black.
Yeah, definitely.
Played it well. He's got his angle.
Yeah, just be careful you don't get into it too much. Just sort of little touch of
little dink with left hand side.
Yeah, these shots you can fly on this table, so it's not your shot you'd normally play on a normal table. He's played it well.
I don't think you could have played it any better than that. And down goes the black ball, and Tom Cousins pulls out a tidy little finish there and gets himself now into a 4-1 lead against Hiten Patel.
You know, there's a lot of work to get to these later stages of these tournaments with the quality that's in them, so you'd be disappointed not to turn up when you get there.
Well, he started off well, he won the first frame, took out a decent little finish. Then it all seems to have gone wrong.
And this is where it starts to not forgive you now, Paul. I mean, look at them reds. I don't think the yellows are bad, but you know, he's hit them as well as any of the other breaks he's hit, but not got a ball, and basically sitting ducks for Tom. These go reds, I imagine. Just take.
You can make a case for both colours, but I think reds are
I don't really know
slightly
if
easier.
He's got a long shot on the yellow first, but red just dropped this one in the centre, and it's hard to see.
Well, he's got onto the only, if you can call it a tricky positional ball to get on, he's on it now.
Yeah.
He hasn't got to move anything, he's just got to control the cue ball, and this will be 5-1.
He's just lost the white a little bit again there. He's so quick, it's like playing on glass, honestly. It's so easy to do out there. And you don't expect it either, and it's just He can make you look silly out there, honestly. Just got to regroup and just get that cue ball back on prime position. So we'll just drop this one in the centre, drop the one down the bottom left, play the last red in the right centre for the 8 ball. He's come a little bit too far. Has he played on the other one? Which he's, I mean,
I think he still played a one down into the bottom left, like you said, Rob, because it's just you've only got to push the cue ball through a few inches. Nothing
be
really.
Close to the cush though, isn't he? Unless he elects to.
As long as you're not going towards the black off this red, you're okay.
Certainly won't be just rolling that in and leaving it on the cush with the tips I've been having on lately, I tell you.
That bad.
It's terrible. I just like, and I just feel like, you know, you just got no grip when you're playing off the cush. It's like you're not miscuing, but the ball's going not in the direction. So I certainly wouldn't have been overly happy about just dollying that in. But
so Cousins, frame number 7 to break us off, leading 5-1, 2 away from a place in the final, where if he does get there, he would meet the winner of Devon's Jez Graham or Sean Chipperfield.
not a ball down for Tom. I'm not sure he's left much though. Good chance for hitting this.
Well, he's going to have to take it, that's for sure.
Yeah, he needs to stop the rot.
A little bit scruffy in the middle of the table there, Dodd. It's not an easy finish by any stretch of the imagination. He's going to have to take a long yellow. And he needs to screw into the 2 yellows there just below the red. He played that shot well to Hiten, and now he's giving himself a real chance of mopping up this frame.
He's not played a good shot there though.
No, he's simply gluing it close to that yellow now, and again it's these tiny little opportunities and these just not getting right on the ball. And
I'm not sure why he's played that. I don't understand. Really don't.
I think he's attempting a very thin cut into the middle here.
Could be going into the 8 ball. No, he's tried to play it, and he's, well, another chance goes begging for Hiten Patel.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tom Cousins must feel it's his birthday.
He's literally had chance in every single frame. Hiten could have won this match 7-0.
There's not a lot of people that can say that when they've played against Tom Cousins in a semi-final.
I know, it's remarkable really. Can't believe it. This is what I said to someone on the phone earlier, and they said, oh, you've got Tom. I was like, games like that don't frustrate me unless I get loads of chances, because
Yeah.
I know how good they are. It's the ones where you think, oh, you know, they're sort of around your level, maybe a bit lower or whatever like that, and you don't play well or you struggle, and they're the ones that are frustrating. When you draw, you draw your likes of your Toms, and you're not disappointed. If they just give you a pummeling, but when you've had chances in every frame like this, that's then regardless who you're playing, you're going to be disappointed. And Hiten has had more than enough chances to certainly be in front in this match. I know you can't always take them all against someone like Tom. You normally got to, and
but they can unleash hell on you. These players, like you say, pummeling's like.
Well,
Chris Mellin did one to Declan Brennan.
I've seen the result. Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Declan couldn't do it, dry breaks.
That's what I mean. Mellin's
pummeling the break, and he went to go in off one, and the ball stopped and went in the middle and kept the cue ball out, and Mellin dished again, and he reels off like 3 or 4 frames in about 5 minutes, and all of a sudden it's like the match has passed you by. But yeah, Hitten's had his chances.
Definitely.
Nice little shot there from Cousins. He's there on the pressure on the timer there as he played it with 2 seconds left, but nice control. Just making sure of his route. And these 3 reds and the black will put him one away from the final. Once again, he's played another good positional shot. Choice here, he could play the one into the corner first and come off 2 rails back for the one in the middle, but I think he's going to go into the centre. A little bit left hand side off this top rail just to make sure and have the black ball in his way of the last red. There's that little bit of side. That's pretty good.
Yeah, played it nice. You have to get quite a lot of side on these cushions. It does skid. As you saw there, if you played that on a normal Supreme table, he'd have probably been behind the yellow with the amount of side he put on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this pretty simple 8 ball for Tom. To take a commanding 6-1 lead.
And down it goes. And Tom Cousins now just 1 frame away from the final. I can tell you Harriet Haynes has beaten Chloe Smithies in one of our Women's Pro Series quarterfinals. And we'll be on later this evening. We look at Hitten's break.
Yeah, lost the cue ball a little bit. I think he was going to be close to that middle pocket.
Thankfully for Hiten, he's made a couple of balls. And that is a glaring opportunity now to get another one on the board. Last chance saloon.
Yeah, you also have to start looking at the match clock now as well, don't you? There's plenty of time the way they've been going, but he certainly needs to get a move on. No second chances now.
No.
Tom needs 1 for game. That's a nice shot. Oops, it just rolled a little bit.
1 or 2 turns just a bit too much there.
Yeah, it was looking perfect for a minute. Just hold on the yellow.
Yep, yellow's the buffer.
Just got to control this. Yeah, he's opted to play into the yellow. So, for him to stop the rot.
Nice shot there. Would have been a bit edgy as it's not be going his way, but a nice breaking out from Hiten Patel and drags one back. So Cousins now leads Patel 6 frames to 2. Big booming break now and a few balls, and the finishing line will be in sight.
Smack to the centre. So is this one of his
Boomers?
power and white up in the air? No, but he hit him well. It's not good enough. Oh, he has.
Uh-oh.
Thought it was going to be dry. And what's he got? He's got
a very good chance, is what he's got, Rob.
He's got a very good chance on reds. Just seems to get them moving effortlessly. Well, he's got a good chance on yellows as well. In fact, I'd probably be opting yellows.
Well, it's a starting ball, isn't it? I think yellows.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at the pattern straight away and thought you can drop the one in the left centre to play the one at the rail or in off. But yeah, now I'm looking at that, then yellows are.
Yep.
No, yellows are.
2 yellows at the top here, and there's the yellow that's towards that middle bag where the red is. I mean, that goes in off the red, so that will free that pocket up for the other yellow that's nearby. And you'd think that, well, it's a massive opportunity.
Yeah, I don't think Tom will let this go.
I just want to glide this in, just slide into that red. No. Okay then, Tom.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to play it in off the red in case the red tied up this other ball. I thought
if he played it really gently and knocked it in, it frees the pocket up for the other one. But then he doesn't need to take that yellow in that middle.
I think he's happy that they go other places without making a mess of anything. Clever little shot. Just the 8 ball's just a little bit. Obviously, it goes in his bottom left. I don't think it goes in the other 3 pockets around it. Obviously, it goes in the top right. So just be mindful of that. Just makes it a little bit awkward. Does the yellow go in the right centre? It certainly helps if it does.
Oh, it does.
Or is he playing it off the red?
It was.
Oh, cheeky, Tom, cheeky. And all of a sudden, that frees the right centre for the 8 ball.
Clever little shot.
Very, very cheeky from Tom Cousins. And that looks like it could be all she wrote.
Yep.
Very good vision from Tom. And you have to say, Hiten has had some chances. He's not been blown away. But it's going to be Tom that progresses to this evening's final of Pro Event 3.
Yep, this simple 8 ball for the match.